Hello everyone, I'm Cheesy87 and this is Let's Play Trails Through Daybreak Part 68. In the previous video we fought the robot and then Gaspar died and then everyone collectively said, oh well. Moving on then, and now the film festival started and we're going to finish up our talking and then maybe do a little side quest. Oh, I guess I didn't talk to you. My bad. I didn't mean to leave you out, Ismail, but, you know. I'm so shocked and humbled to know His Highness is at the Haman. I heard he was an affable man, but to witness him in person, I never dreamed the day would come that I'd have the honor of protecting someone from the royal family. It's an extremely great honor, as you can imagine, not just as a bracer, but as someone versed in Islam's royal sword fighting style. Yeah, sure. What's their style? Oh, you swing your sword at the enemy? Yeah, that makes sense. That was a nasty turn of events last night, and it's a shame those orbital hookahs proliferated as far as they did, even if only temporarily. Thankfully, none of that stopped the festival. Now it's time to do my part to ensure it's a good event for the people of Tharbad. I have to do whatever I can to help mitigate any disturbances or other concerns that might arise so that everyone can get the most out of today. Well, let's see what do we got on the docket. Info just come in that a giant monster has appeared in the sand sea. Please take care of this beast in the guild's stead. Okay.
Now what's it say?
Already got all the 4 SPGs, but that was, I don't want to do that one. Is it a sand? It's probably a sand shark. You know, they were talking about the sand sharks earlier. It's probably a sand shark. That or a sand kraken. Either one of those I'd be okay with. If it's anything but a sand shark or a sand kraken, I don't fucking want it. I'll let it roam free. I'll bring it to the damn city. I'll aggro it, pull its ass all the way to the city, and then it's going to be your problem to deal with. Van, everyone! Excellent timing! I was just about to come talk to all of you. No, you weren't. And Sheridan nudged with you too. Not to mention our 2 favorite actresses. Hey, speak for yourself. We're still searching for Edgar, or whatever the frick hospital guy's name was. Actually, do we even know what his name? Well, we never figured out the actor's name, and I don't remember the character's name either, because apparently the entire film was uncredited. And even Sylphid, it's a party! That's quite the crew you got here, Your Highness. What's the occasion? Well, His Highness invited us over. I figured taking a bath here would be a nice way to freshen ourselves up for the parade and the award ceremony. Asked me I wanted to take a dip at least once while I was here anyway, so I was hardly about to say no. But as nice as it is to be accompanied by such lovely ladies, I'd be a bit lonely in the men's bath, so I wanted to invite you all as well. Yeah, they definitely have a bit of a gender disparity going on in this game. We appreciate the offer. What do you say, Mr. Arkride? We do still have time to spare for the parade officially begins. You bet we're coming in. Wouldn't dream of missing something like this. Not every day you get to rent out an entire bathhouse after all. We had the bathhouse entirely to ourselves like just yesterday, or like day before maybe. Remember, Van? Remember? Well, Van's not wrong, is he? I can't remember if that was I think that was technically still like the first day we were here. This hits the spot. Something about having an entire bath to yourself really just makes all your aches and pains melt away. Aches and pains? Man, you are old as dirt if you're talking like that. Today's only just begun, Gramps. And yet I know exactly what Van means. My back is fucked. My schedule's usually more hectic than you might think. Times like this where I can relax, unwind, and unburden our precious commodity. It's an opportunity to re-examine myself inside and out, washing everything away and becoming a new me in turn. See this man here? He understands. That's exactly it, Your Highness. I've always felt that way. Yeah, I'm always saying that shit, man. Bathhouses definitely serve a social function, but they're first and foremost a place to engage with yourself, at least in my opinion. Just so, with a mindset like that, I can definitely see you going far in life, Van. Not as far as me, because you weren't born lucky. Oh, great. As if one old fart in my life wasn't enough. Now I get to share a bath with two of them. Oh, meditative shit. Let's have some fun. Little test of endurance. Who's in? What are we starting the circle jerk? See who lasts the longest? Oh, you mean the heat. The heat. Yeah. Turn the heat up. Okay, yeah. Didn't you hear a word I said? This is a sacred place. It's not some player you can just screw around and... Actually, I quite like the idea. Nothing like a friendly bout to bring two souls together in spiritual harmony. I don't know a spiritual whatever, but at least I've got to take it. What about you? Too scared to take me? Not that I blame you when it's clear as day which one of us has more stamina. Don't go so full of yourself, kid. Alright, you want to play? I'll play. Maybe they are talking about jerking off. Finally an opportunity to settle our unfinished business from back at the Sand Sea. As ever, I can hear our mighty men getting rowdy on the other side. Oh, for the love of men, my foot, there might as well be a bunch of kids. I'm going to have to report this to His Highness's sister later. No! Probably for the best. She at least sounds like she's got her act together. Glad someone out there can make a dent in him. Speaking of someone making a dent, Judith. I noticed you've warmed up to Vanna's assistants. How did that happen? Has she? I haven't noticed that shit. Are you out of your mind? Exactly how like I've warmed up to them. I mean, she's got a point. This is the feeling I have. Shut up. Don't give me that cheeky smile and a giggle. So that's what happened to Ida. Thanks for filling me in. Really appreciate it. You may have to read in the guild report and talking to Alvis about it. Who the fuck is Alvis? Oh, Craig. They got me. I thought I was going to be able to do the whole bit without ever actually saying his name. But... sounds like she was an amazing woman right to the very end. Yeah, she was. I really admired her. I was really hoping to get together with her, Zeno, and Leo one of these days. Now that was a genuine, I didn't know who the fuck that was for a second. It's not enough to lose the boss. She had to up and go too, I guess. Sorry, Fee. It's okay. I'm sorry for getting all gloomy there. Besides, it wasn't all lost for either of us. What do you mean? I got kicked out of my family because I wouldn't kill her when she was already dying. Well, she was something of an older sister to both of us, yeah? That gives us a personal connection, and now we're coming together because of it. I don't know about you, but I feel like what we have could turn to something special. Yeah, you're right. Samesies. I had to talk to you too, you know? I think she also wanted to see you again, or talked about you too. I was like, what, of course she talked to her. We were just talking about how they know each other. Can't imagine this is how she ever thought we would meet up. Well, we got to talk. This has been great. I'm glad you think so too. I know I'm no replacement for Ida, and I don't want to be either. But I am a former Jaeger. From what I've seen, I got the feeling our combat styles line up pretty well. Yeah. If you ever have any questions on stuff, just ask. I'd be more than happy to talk. Also, is Agnes just like exiled? That'd be awesome. Thanks, Fee. In that case, can I ask you something right now? Sure, what is it? You see, there's something that's been bothering me ever since we came in here. All the other girls are... What's something... Oh, God. Please stop this shit. What's something Aaron would say? Packing heat or something like that? I hope they're not packing heat. How can I be like all of them? Oh, that's about the last thing I was expecting you to ask. Sorry, do you think there's hope for me? Well, it's true that Nina and Judith are really beautiful, and the other girls are easy on the eyes, too. Still, I don't think you got anything to worry about. You still got a lot of time to grow. You'll get there. You really think so? I think so. I know so. I used to be pretty similar to you until I had a growth spurt right around the time I turned 18. Hey, you two, mind if I join you? No! Keep sitting in the corner, Agnes. Like, we're really gonna do this again? We literally just did this lame, tired-ass joke. Hope I grow up to be just like Agnes one day. Good question, Agnes. You go to Armis, yeah? I'm a first year there. Dang, first year and you're already like that. Remind me of a certain class president I knew. Class president? Why? It's nothing. Getting back to our discussion. Truth be told, it's also important to know your limits and recognize you won't have everything others do. It's part of being an adult. That's not what you said before! What are you talking about? Forget it, it's got nothing to do with you. I can't even begin to imagine what it's like having the things you do. Or what it's like having the things that you do. Huh? Why did I sound like the odd one out? It's because she's packing heat. She's got a monster hog. I feel like you usually only use that term for the lower genitalia. Gotta at least a punk ass like him. Van busted first. He has to clean up. Guess your age is catching up to you, Gramps. Wish I could say you were wrong, but I for one had a fine time, even if I was the first one to lose. Thank you for joining me, both of you. We'll have to do this again sometime. As community meant, they definitely, like, totally jerked off, right? Like, it cut away. We didn't get to see any of their intense sauna battle. Nah, man. There's only one thing it could have been. But if you want to commune as men, I know some good monasteries of the night if you catch my drift. That sounds like a grand idea. Count me in. Your Highness, I urge you to consider your position before making such commitments. Pardon me, I was merely kidding, of course, yes. No problem, I have to be sneaky to make sure you don't get caught by your scary-ass bodyguard. Don't give the guy any ideas! Well, I wouldn't push your luck when it comes to that woman. For as silly as those guys can be, at least they seem to be having fun. True, but I don't know if we should be especially happy about it in this case. Anyway, I think we're gonna chill here a little longer before we head out. We're counting on you guys to get through the parade and everything else. Don't let us down. Not to worry, with us on security, everything's under control. You two ladies just focus on putting on a good show. I mean, that was mostly nice, other than just the, like, cringe tit stuff. Because you can't just have a hot... It's like every time it's like the same, like, stock conversation happens. Anytime in any JRPG there's, like, a hot spring thing. It's like there's just, like, a template that gets filled in. It's so important to relax when you can. The soak in the baths really helps soothe my mind and body. I just hope that Jahana's not too nervous going into this parade. It's a lot that I've foisted onto her all of a sudden. Gotta believe in her. In fact, I do. Judith and I both know she can do it. Everything's gonna be just fine. It was nice of the prince to invite us here. I finally got to take a load off my shoulders for a little bit. We're all ready for the parade on our end, so until things kick off, I'm just gonna take it nice and slow. We could hear His Highness's loud and clear all the way on the woman's side. You can and should tell the prince off when he starts to get out of hand in such situations as that. You have my permission, in fact. Doing so will not offend the royal family. If anything, you should stand and be more disciplined, like the Prince of Arabonia said. She doesn't know. She doesn't know. I know it's not going to be much coming from me after all, but you never catch a break, do you? Must be hard looking after him. It's all part of my job as his bodyguard. If anything, I consider it an honor to be able to serve someone as unique as His Highness. If you say so. Sounds like a tough job to me. You know, Naja's pretty quiet when we were all in the baths together. She looked amazing. Holy smokes, her body's unbelievable. Oh yeah, it's telling me there's more than meets the eye underneath that trim suit of hers. Yeah, you mention it, I can certainly believe it. Indeed, I myself was quite impressed with her musculature, seeing it up close. You would not know it otherwise, but she clearly maintains an extensive routine. She was taut as a bowstring with no slack at any point. I stay on top of my real sword fighting training, that's why. Never given much thought to my appearance, but it's a nice testament to my training to be complimented for the resulting physique. Yeah, that's one way to look at it. Now that the prince has had his fun and appears satisfied, it's time to turn our focus to the task at hand. As representative of the principality, His Highness has spent much time and effort trying to get to the bottom of all these mishaps. I pray the event goes as planned and his work is rewarded. I know how much he's personally looking forward to it, but we'll see. That was quite the intense match we had in there. Such moments like this are why I love bathhouses such as this. Being among your peers in the buff and competing like that, you learn a lot about each other as men. I learned a lot about you two, alright, especially how much the old fart here is getting on in years. Yeah, laugh at it. I just remember we're only 5 years apart. You'll be riding my shoes for you know it. Do I even want to know what you three got up to in there? Whatever was going on, we certainly hear your voices on the other side. It all sounded rather colorful. Forgive our tomfoolery. That said, your whole group seems rather jovial, Van, even more than I initially surmised. Once these festivities are over and the case is truly behind us, I'd love to do this again. Not for business, purely for pleasure. Glad you enjoyed our company. Your Highness, means a lot coming from a man of your stature. If we're gonna have any more competitions, can I wait until I trained up a little? Don't want to lose this punk ass again. Somebody's a sore loser, huh? Accept your fate already, old fart. Your time is come and gone. Very well, I'll hold off on any more competitions till I trained as well. But it is in the cards now, remember that. Man, your ass have a birthday? What do you mean 5 years? I mean, I guess it's like, there's like 4 years and like a couple months between, or like 10 months or something between them, maybe? I know apparently that Aaron has like his birthday off screen, which is why it says he's 20 when he joins, even though they say 19 at first. Or something like that. You boys sure got noisy over there. Whatever you three were doing sounded pretty into it. Not that I'm going to criticize. I've gotten into my fair share of trouble like that before. I know how it goes. Yeah, I can imagine on the kind of company you've kept over the years. Yeah, we had a nice time. We got to hear all kinds of stories about from her about what Ida was like back in the day. And she's got so many interesting thoughts on Jaegers now that she's a bracer these days too. Love talking to her. I didn't think what I had to share was that interesting, but I appreciate it. If my experiences can help you, then I'm content. Damn, were you guys talking about heavy shit that entire time? Our dumbasses were in there horsing around? Yeah, we were horsing around, alright. Not entirely. I would say the latter half of our time spent in the baths was spent discussing more typical concerns of young ladies. That's it! Don't say it like that! You're gonna give Aaron weird thoughts!
Indeed.
And he does not need any help there. Anyway, I'm glad I finally had a chance to sit down and spend some time talking to Fairy. It was a good reminder that we all owe it to Ida too, to confront Almeida. Yeah?
Alrighty.
Now that I've worked up a decent sweat in those baths, it's time to turn my attention back towards the film festival in earnest. I'm here on behalf of my father, after all. It's my responsibility to see this event through, especially in light of what's transpired. Luckily, my head feels so clear now that I'm confident I can give my speech completely off the cuff. Won't need any script to back me up.
Indeed.
Yeah? I can't believe His Highness would grace our humble Haman with his presence. I heard he was an affable guy, and he is, but it's hard not to get nervous seeing someone with such a high profile, you know? I gotta make sure everything's running perfectly so he enjoys his visit. Can't have anything embarrassing happen while he's here. Alright, and we do have stuff in the entertainment district, alright. So we'll pop over here and do this story thing as well. And then I guess we'll go to the Sand Sea. I heard y'all helped with that whole Vegas Films mess. Thank you. It seems you've more trustworthy than I gave you credit for. What the hell? What Fia's told me, y'all really capable, even more than we were originally expecting, to be honest. Just because those orbital hookahs have been confiscated doesn't mean we can breathe a sigh of relief and take it easy now. Almada almost certainly still has their eye on something else. We have to be on high alert all throughout the festival. Anybody up here? No? Okay. So are you gonna act weird? Are you gonna be all weird now? Or are you gonna be normal? Hey guys, morning! Good to see you're brimming with energy after all that craziness yesterday. How are you doing, Sar? Are you holding up too? Yeah, I mostly feel fine after getting some sleep. Thanks for asking. But I decided to have Jahana fill in for me at the parade anyway, just to be safe. I don't know about that. You're acting awful sus lately. Sar was just helping me put on the finishing touches to my act, as a matter of fact. You're gonna do great, Jahana. After all the practice you put in yesterday, there's no way you won't. Thanks, Fairy. You're right. I'm gonna go out there and blow everyone's minds. I'll show them a dance they won't ever forget. Believe it. Because you're gonna, like, explode? Yeah, someone's feeling fired up. I mean, you saw what happened yesterday. Both me and my sister got kidnapped, not to mention all the other stuff. And literally the nuttiest day of my entire life, no doubt. You bet I'm gonna make up for all that stress by making today the best day ever, by a long shot. It's gonna be so good we won't have time to remember any of the bad stuff that's ever happened to us. Nobody will. Because I'll be dead. It only happened if I give it my all. That's why I'm so amped up. Your resolve is truly admirable. With you there, I'm sure the parade will be spectacular. And Sarah, I want you to know, you got nothing to worry about. I can handle the spotlight. I'll shine as bright as the sun when I'm dancing on that float, just like you would. Brighter than anyone else around, in fact. You can count on it. You're like a nuclear explosion. Jahana, thank you. I'll be watching from the crowd rooting for you. Oh, so thank you so much for looking out for us. I know we've really put you through the ringer the last few days. No, it's all good. When we took this job doing it might not be easy, but we'll see it through. There's one thing I don't want to make clear, Jahana. We've done our best to minimize any uncertainty going into this today. I can't promise the film festival will go completely without a hitch. But I can promise that whatever happens, we'll take care of it one way or the other. So don't worry about what might happen. Leave the what ifs to us. You both go out there and live it up like you should. Ah, fuck, I messed up my speech. I said the freaking stutters at the end. God damn it. Now she's not gonna be inspired at all. You bet. Thanks, Van. Yeah, thank you, Van. Knowing you're here is so reassuring. I know I can trust you. Yeah, maybe. Just hope I'm imagining things either way. All I can do is focus on the here and now. Whatever happens, happens. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, she's definitely acting... I mean, her not wanting to participate at all is very sus. So I don't know if it's just like, you know, they were threatened. Or if there actually is some, like, level of manipulation going on. I still don't really get why they're important for the dance scene. I mean, presumably something's going to happen when they do their dance. You guys have nothing to worry about. I'll shine just as bright in that parade as my sister can. It's so easy for me to forget sometimes, but I just know how much Sarah struggled to make sure we make ends meet. So getting on that float is the least I can do to pay her back. I'm gonna dance so hard it'll be an even better show than she put on. To be honest, it's a little tough handing over the reins to Jahana for the parade. Even though Mr. Gotti and Prince Sherrod are okay with it. Yeah, it's a really big responsibility for her. Between you and me, I'm a little anxious to say the least. But after watching her practice, I know she's got what it takes. If someone has to take over for me, I'm glad it's her. She's gonna be great. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like she wouldn't take the chance to not, like, dance together, right? Oh yeah, we're gonna go to the Sand Sea.
Off we go.
Where beyond monster? Unless you probably want to jump to the cave.
The wind flow is different today. It's blowing in a completely different direction.
That may be a sign that the sandstorm has moved
Anything in
elsewhere.
here? Like a secret chest that's only be found if you run into it because it's invisible? I mean, come on, we're in the Sand Sea. We gotta get Final Fantasy 12 pilled. We gotta throw in our invisible chests that have like a 1 in 10,000 chance of actually having anything in it, or like the thing that you're looking for. And also the invisible chest only has like a 1 in 100 chance of even spawning in the first place. Is it just these two chests? I need to be able to like super zoom out because the zones are so big now. Or well, I mean, I guess we've had big zones like this before, but like Nord is pretty
Looks
big.
like some good loot.
How many verses do I have? Stop giving me verses. I'm not gonna use them. Not because I think they're bad. I mean, I think they're fine. I mean, they are just like slightly weaker versions of bells, which are really strong. Like they're, you know, we're off and on the
like a
ban
chest.
list in the past. What is it? You're not a fucking Kraken. Like a Djinn or something? We do have 0 CP. Apparently our bath didn't work. A fearsome foe is prowling around. Man, we actually straight up have 0 C. Why do you have 0 CP? Oh yeah, because you died. Yeah, because I just kind of...
I suggest we strike now.
Sucker! Now you old fart!
was just letting everyone die.
Hurt. Over here! All for you!
A chance!
How the hell did it hit Anya's, but not Aaron? Kind of cold. It's got like a ton of reach. What are you? Oh, you're...
Let's party!
I mean, I guess that's mute. Is mute just a chance to activate?
Going all in.
Because I feel like it wouldn't even let me cast the ability if it wasn't gonna work.
I suggest we strike now. There! I won't let this chance slip by.
Okay, you can Forte.
Huh? A chance!
And then the character that doesn't need CP can get CP. Ah!
Activating drive.
Sucker!
There!
Here goes. This'll hurt.
Oh, you got no CP.
Gotcha!
No, you don't!
Oh, we've got no boost.
I won't let this chance slip by.
You've been muted. No!
Don't mind me.
Show me what you got.
Prepare yourself. Ah!
Miss Claudel! Activating drive.
Okay, you're in a casting time. And I would rather
Maybe
you
proceed
do the
with caution.
follow-up with Aaron.
Too slow!
There!
Thanks, I'll
Dear
take
thing.
that.
No, you don't!
You'll be sorry for that.
That shit did kind of hurt it. We are getting destroyed by statuses here. It's not really anything I can do about that.
We strike now.
I mean, this is still... Oh, because we're muted as well.
Keep it up. It's working!
There's not really anything I can do.
Now, you old fart!
Good luck!
Please select yourself.
There! You'll be sorry for that!
A chance! What should I do?
Okay, you're too
Going
far
all
away.
in.
Okay, we probably just have you all
Thanks,
stack
I'll let this
so that
chance
Anya
slip
can
by.
just keep cleansing you. And just hope the damage isn't too bad.
Let's party!
Oh my god.
Mr. Arkride!
Here goes. Son. They're down! Make it count, Aaron!
Oh, that stunned you? Kinda wish it hadn't.
Eat this, sucker! Going all in.
Okay, you're getting delayed after Van, so you wouldn't get a chance to
I
attack.
suggest we
This,
strike now.
sucker! Pocket talent!
A chance! Grant them light, white
I owe you, I'll take that.
I won't let this
How's
chance
it
slip
feel
by.
getting fucking stunned? Oh, it's not fun? You don't like it? Well, too bad. I'm gonna have to deal with it.
There! Mr. Way!
You really don't do very much damage.
Eat this, sucker!
If you please.
Some of this! Bring it on!
Oof, ouch. Oofies, my bones, they hurt.
No!
Oh, but if
All
you
you
get
on, yes.
sealed, then you can't do your thing. I didn't think about that.
Grant them light,
Oh, no.
white
Thanks, I'll take
Just
that.
get lucky, forehead.
Like hell you are! You'll be sorry for that!
Yeah, we shouldn't actually have you right next to him, but... There's not really anything...
May we proceed with caution.
Since he seals and mutes,
Eat
you kind of
this,
just have to, like,
sucker.
get lucky.
Make it count, Aaron! Pocket talent! Now, you old fart! Gotcha! Up to you, Reset!
Activating drive. I have to do something.
Like hell you are! Bring it on!
She's still sealed?
Good luck!
This'll hurt.
Could we stun you?
May we proceed with caution.
I can't attack.
Gotcha! Make it count, Aaron!
Yeah, this would let you... Fuck, you're fucking sealed, man.
May we proceed with caution. I won't let this chance slip by.
Pull out all the stops!
Okay, as long as you follow the van.
Have some more!
Mr. Arkwright!
Great!
That stuns
Sit
you.
down!
I have to do something!
You get all your stuff.
I have to do something!
Sir? You just attacked?
This'll hurt. Think fast. Take this. Make it count, Aaron.
The fights where it's like, oh, the fight's a status-based fight, but like you can't,
Cypher, activate.
you know, there's no way for me to know that it does a AoE seal mute before the fight starts.
There.
And it's not like it's really hard, it's just like annoying.
Here goes! Grab the light, white heel!
I'll take that.
No, you don't!
Go time!
It's just making it take longer.
This sucker.
There!
A chance.
No, you don't! I won't hold
At
back.
least it stopped doing the AoE thing.
Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Prepare yourself. A chance! No, you don't!
Go time!
There!
Here goes!
Oh, I did way more that time. I guess it's a crit.
Nice. Moving on up.
Agnes and that.
I could do better. I did it!
Well, what'd you expect?
Mission accomplished! Great job, you guys! Mirror deposit confirmed.
But when it stopped doing the AoE, it's because that was the problem, was that like, you know, it hits everyone in melee range. But when it stopped doing that and just hitting Van, it was like it didn't really matter about doing the whole like, you know, position Van away from the party because it hits anyone in like a circle around you. Or it was hitting everyone in a circle. So I think we're good.
Taking off now.
I don't know, I just like magic feels so meh. Like the damage is just not really appealing to me. Like I don't know. I mean, you do have a mind. Like I mean, what realistically, I mean, I guess you kind of like, the only way I feel like we could really do is like if you spec, like if you have like the Gale boost, like, you know, but you can only have that really for one type of magic. And you gotta hope that that one type that you have spec'd into is the one that the enemy at least takes damage from. I don't know. Chance of delaying follow-up shard attack when using attack arts. Chance of delaying follow-up shard attack when using attack arts. What the fuck does that mean? What does chance of delaying follow-up shard attack mean? I have actually zero clue. I mean, the only thing I can think of is that's just saying, like, your art attacks delay now. But what does follow-up shard attack mean? I mean, we... I mean, the enemy doesn't really do follow-up shard attacks. And if it's our... Why would we want to delay our follow... Like, I don't get it. I don't know if that's worded weird or if that's just like a mechanic I don't know about. And then I really like, you know, preemptive shard attacks. Like, isn't that just like... That's just like when you start a battle. Like, if you're transitioning from the field battle to turn-based, which is kind of meh, because you don't really do that very often. And that's a preemptive shard attack. It's a delaying follow-up. Yeah, I don't get it. Because, I mean, you don't even get a follow-up attack with a spell. I noticed things have calmed down finally, thank the goddess. Wonder if the cops are actually useful for once. Based, holy shit, he's based. There's still a lot to do with the festival, but now I feel a bit more confident about making it through it all in one piece. Probably doesn't hurt with the sightseeing airships flying around. Folks on the ground are paying more attention to the sky and the trails that might be within or without. Alright. How's it going, Mr. Meat Man? I don't know what happened between last night and today, but there ain't anybody fighting this morning. You ain't gonna complain now. I can go back to enjoying the festival in peace. Let's forget all that craziness and enjoy the film festival the way it was meant to be. Our prince has brought up that amazing airship and everything. It'd be a waste not to live it up and have fun.
Okay.
What the fuck do you mean, our prince? You not from Calvert? Are you a filthy foreigner who's just set up shop? I suppose the young master has indeed learned from his mistakes, and elegant as his choice of words may be. Though I can only imagine it will now take even longer for his father to give him permission to go on trips outside of the city. Ideally, it'd be best if you spoke about your issues with your father directly in your own words, young master. Nah, man, the dude's scary, man. A little sleep is all I need to shake off all the agitation I was feeling yesterday. I feel like a new man again. I'm not sweating at this point. I mean, it's like my old man's caught wind of what happened anyway. Which means I can go out there and enjoy the film festival without anything weighing me down. Enough chit-chat, time to see what the city's like in full party mode. I'm not missing out on the action.
Very well.
Does that mean that he's... feels sorry? What did you say? Has he learned? That does not suggest he's learned from his mistakes. I don't know what dialogue you read, Mr. Butler, but it was not the dialogue I read. Thanks to Edith's police stepping in and helping out, the situation has calmed down a little. Personally, though, I'm still on edge. I still plan to take part in the Chrono Cavalcade, and we'll be getting ready for it soon. And I can't say I'm quite as excited as I might be, having to provide security from inside the parade. Nope, it's official department orders. Get out of your clothes. The boss wants you to. You don't hate your country, do you? In addition to the police doing mass confiscation, something seems to have happened at Vegas Film sometime last night. Nevertheless, Film Festival itself has commenced that incident. We're seeing quite a range of customers, which makes me happy. It's important to take advantage of events such as this so we can share the charm of our Central Eastern wares with more people.
So...
Oh yeah, while we're here... How the fuck do you check it? Is mute just a percentage chance now? I don't even know what that would be in. I guess it would be in list, yeah. Yeah, it is may not activate. Which is honestly more annoying than if it was just like that's like a psychological trick, I guess. Even though it's technically nerfed from how it used to be, it's more annoying because you're like, well, there's a chance that I could not get screwed. And also, they don't tell you the chance, which is so stupid. I don't know why games are so allergic to numbers. What does may not activate mean? I mean, I presume it's like higher than 50. But is it 90, 80, 75, 70, 60, 50? Any of those numbers could be the answer. I have no way of knowing. Chance of lower and delaying following using attack art. What does that mean? Chance of countering with arts, what does that mean? Does that just mean like you do like an auto like magic attack? Or do you actually like cast a random spell or something? Presumably you just do like a counter attack that uses your art stat, would be my guess. Thankfully, the police haven't had any major contact with us since everything took place last night. Always doing a recall and offering funds to affected customers. If that's the worst we have it, I'd say we got off lucky. At this point, I just want to help with the film festival so our city can keep growing. Looks like we're not going to get charged with anything for smoking those horrible hookahs. I was so scared for a minute there. You know, that weird feeling out of my system, I can get back to enjoying the film festival like I was supposed to. Shop clerk said we'd be refunded and stuff for our troubles too, so no harm, no foul in the end, I guess. Things got so out of hand yesterday, I can't believe what I did. What does it matter? Can't get any worse now. Shayla's not sweating it. I guess I just gotta roll with the way she is. Only way to turn this whole mess around, enjoy the film festival as much, and I forget I ever embarrass myself. Or enjoy it so much I forget I ever embarrassed myself. Brother, you better have new dialogue. If you say the same shit, I'm stabbing you. Again. Oh yeah, I guess the film festival's gonna start soon, isn't it? People seem to be awfully excited for it, but if that girl dances at the parade, I guess that means I really won't see you at the nightclub ever again, will I? It was a short run, but when I think about it, maybe the film festival's the best way for her to close things out after all. That man's planning a terrorist attack. He's gonna be like, oh, if I can't have her, nobody will. Don't be shy, step right up. I'm gonna love what I got for sale. Better act fast, though I'm still getting this stuff. Fuck you. I'm getting your ass. Shoot him. Shoot him, Rosette. Rumors started going around that a certain film studio is closely linked to those horrible hookahs that have taken off around town. Think there's any truth to it? Whatever the case, I'm glad we kept our hands clean, especially since the police conducted those raids. Either way, now that the film festival's here, it's money-making season for us, so I'm not too worried. Let me in. Let me in! Okay, so we will... I guess we'll finish up the casino and then call it. Looks like the film festival's finally underway. For those of us in the leisure industry, it's a major event. Case in point, Mr. Gotti himself is known to patronize our fine establishment from time to time. I only imagine how the festivities are going to play out with this kind of luck in play. I'm keeping an eye out.
Well,
so how long in advance do you think Mr. Evil, like, got the job? Like, how long has he been, you know, daylighting, I guess, as a gambling man? The film festival's nearly upon us. It's a big day for us bartenders too, you know. We got a tournament going on today as well. He and the film festival might overshadow it a little. I met up with Brahmati earlier. He seemed perfectly relaxed and normal. Not at all nervous about the tournament. I'm hoping to enter next year's tournament as well. I need to learn to take a page out of his book and not get so worked up.
Indeed.
Give me a break! Went looking around this morning, I can't find a single orb of hookah anywhere. Just setting 10 million mirror on fire last night. You're telling me I can't even get a smoke to haze out my sorrows? Really could use something to take the edge off. Guess I'll have to make do with regular old hookah. Can't withdraw any more cash. Fine, I'll have to use what I got in my wallet to make back everything I've lost. Could it be true the CEO of Vegas Films died last night because of what happened? There are rumors going around. If it is that, that certainly paints everything in a strange light, especially the fact that they're still putting on the film festival. Nah, man. Dillian, my boy, he could never die. The film festival might have still opened as planned, but everything's not so rosy under the surface. After what happened at Vegas Films last night, some of the sponsors seem to be panicking. Really making an official announcement of some sort? I got the feeling that details depending the casino will be implicated somehow. I mean, yeah, technically. Hopefully the whole mess won't spell danger for Thoroughbride's leisure industry, but who knows? Well, it's finally showtime for the big film festival. We in the entertainment business are gonna have a lot to keep an eye out for. Personally, I'm really keen to see what kind of parade they end up putting on. I've heard murmurings about Mr. Gotti and the apparently outrageous surprises he has planned, but what they are is anyone's guess. Yeah, okay. Alrighty, so next time we will do our last little bit of talking, get our force sprigging, and then maybe round things out with a little story progression, depending on how long the side quest takes. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.